As always, here's a disclaimer. By pointing out what so-called black people do wrong, I am giving you the blueprint for what we need to do correctly. That's how it works. When you cannot take constructive criticism, then you will forever be the same person. And notice, it's been 400 years of being damn near the same person with the same issues, doing the same damn things. These are not the cheat codes. This is the code of conduct that we of black culture need to adhere to if we are ever going to turn this entire country, yes, this entire country around. The minority has never been the minority. School. We need to make school cool again. Now, in my video series of Why Is It Always About Race with Black People, I pointed out exactly how many so-called black children are going to college and graduating. We have some really educated young brothers and sisters out here, and it is a beautiful thing to see. But we need to level up because this is the information age. Even though it can be sprinkled around with tons of misinformation and false media narratives, still everyone finally has a literal library in the palm of their hands. I don't care what color you are or where the hell you come from. There is no reason for anyone on this earth to be ignorant anymore unless they just flat out want to be. There is no reason for anyone to walk around these streets uneducated. Zero. I can understand if you don't want to go to school. Trust me, I went to college for 2 weeks. I said, to hell with this shit. Seriously, 3 hours, I'm going to sit in class and listen to you just blah, 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 blah. I mean, you must be fucking crazy. I get it. I totally get it. School can be boring as hell. So I'm not going to sit here and advocate college. No, I am not. But what I will do is, I will advocate for a high school diploma. GED, if you gotta, you gotta. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it is easier than getting a high school diploma. Take that challenge of getting through high school. If you find it tough, it's supposed to be tough. It's preparing you for life. You don't want to run from life. You don't want to be one of these professional students being about 20 some years old in high school. Doesn't make any sense. School is missing some very important subjects. There should be more trades in school, yes. There should also be certain classes in every high school. A class that teaches empathy, for instance. And even philosophy should be in every school. But see, that's just the thing. The people that can add these courses to school are you students. You are the people that have lived it. You are the people that know what the school is missing. If you guys could graduate, make your mark on this earth, in this society, you can be some of those people that can change the school system. You have to understand all of this stuff, everything you have, is made by human beings. Everything is about human will. What do you want to do? And how bad do you want it done? This is why I gave you the free will video. This is what I'm trying to tell you. The earth doesn't just form schools. You use the raw building materials that make up this reality to build. That's how it's done. Anybody, when it comes to so-called blacks or whatever, people in any hood or what have you, what is this thing where everybody has to be a rapper? The hell with school, pick up a book, try to get as much knowledge of the English language as you can, and then I'm gonna go be a rapper. That's the new lottery ticket over the last, decade? And that is the exact reason why hip hop has gone right into the fucking toilet. You guys don't have any clue of why you're saying what you're saying. You have no idea of the dangerous forces that you are playing with when you mess with these words. You don't understand, bro. This shit is sorcery, son. Spells. Look at what you have done with your words. Look at what I said in the Power of the Word video. This is a force that you are fucking with, and people have died because of your tongue. Hip hop is at its best when the MC is saying something, not getting on the mic and preaching nothing. So-called black people, and even if you're trailer park trash so-called white people, take your asses to school. Go to school. Go to every single class. If you need help, there are guidance counselors for that. If you need help, you have a smartphone. If you need help Find the help, because I guarantee you it is there. You know why? Because there may be some shitty teachers on this planet, and yes, there are. But let me tell you something. The majority of teachers, they do that job because they literally give a damn about you guys. And I know, because I'm a product of several of those teachers, and there are a lot of people who know what the hell I'm talking about. Being a teacher is a thankless job. It really is. They're underpaid for the work that they do, which means they have to give a shit about that job. So I'm going to say it again. There should be no so-called black people, black kids on this planet, or black adults on this planet that are ignorant. Zero. This is literally the age of information. And the information is at your very fingertips. You have no fucking excuse to be ignorant unless you want to be. You don't have to know everything. You don't want to know everything, but you need to know some things. You need to have a damn diploma. You need to know numerous skills, and your whole agenda should be to gain knowledge of who you are, leading you to be the best person that you can possibly be, and to be financially sustained due to your own marketable skills. Everything is going to try to push you toward corporation. Everything. But I want you to look at black culture yet again. I want you to look at all of these inventors, page after page after page of black cultural inventors. All of these people had an idea. They had skills in order to manifest their concepts. And at the end of the day, what they built was marketable. And they made their money. And under most of those circumstances, just about every one of those circumstances, it had nothing to do with a corporation. But you can best believe that those corporations wanted to buy it. And in some cases, they bought it. But it still made the inventor rich. And if it didn't make him rich, it was just outright taken from them. Those things still happen. Intellectual property is still taken from people, especially in hip hop, especially in the music business, especially in work for hire situations. Artists that work for Disney or any of the large studios, they know what I'm talking about, because I know some of those artists. You can create the greatest new character and it's not yours. That's what happens when you work for a corporation. Oprah is right about one thing. Own. O-W-N. Own your intellectual property. Trademark what is rightfully yours. When the universe gives you a gift, you own it. You take care of it. And as they say, if you are good at something, this is a capitalistic government. The only thing they understand is green, which means I am not doing this shit for free. What kind of a life is 30 years of working for someone else, making them rich, and all you get is a pittance? And then you want to smell the roses after 30 years. You don't know what the fuck a rose is after 30 years. All you know is your damn job. That's old thinking. You don't have to do that anymore. Connect with people. But so-called black men, black women, who are we connecting to if we're not educated? We have great young men and women out here graduating colleges. Maybe you want to create a new phone application. These young graduates, they could help you. But you have to be able to speak English. You have to be able to get your point across to these young men and women. Learn. There is no reason for you to be ignorant in an age of information at your fingertips. And that's the damn elephant in the room right there. It's not fun to be ignorant. At some point, we have to stop it. It's great to know. It feels good when you can talk to people. And guess what? The more intelligent you are, the more the world opens up for you. You'll find that people don't like people that are too intelligent. But if you are intelligent, you'll know when to tone that shit down. Remember, the wise man can always act like a fool. The fool can never act like a wise man.